Greetings to all of humanity. It's really a joy, it's a pleasure to be out here this early morning, out in nature and enjoying the nice cool breeze and breathing in that good ass prana, as Ralph Smart will always say. And I really want to thank all of those of you who has been tuning in and listening to this message of self-realization, and it's been resonating with you. Also, before I go further, I want to encourage you to follow me on Instagram at Black Mad Guru, and also to check out my new website, blackmadguru.com. Now, I want to speak to you concerning how Abdullah taught Neville Goddard to pray. For prayer is a universal thing. Any part of the world you go, you will hear people talk about praying, and you will hear people talk about God, you will hear people talk about the Creator, you will hear people talk about the Savior and the Redeemer, you will hear people speak about salvation and so on. Therefore, it is very important to understand what it means to pray, or how to pray. And this was the lacking ingredient in the life of Neville Goddard as a dancer and as one who was facing a drought in 1933, one who was facing a time of unemployment. And myself, living in what they refer to as a third world country, I know what it is to face things like unemployment and to face what most people believe to be scarcity and lack and so on, while there is actually no lack and no scarcity. I can understand how Neville would have felt being in that frame of mind of thinking that there is such a thing as scarcity and thinking that there was lack and believing in something as a recession, not knowing he have the all-powerful, all-knowing energy that doesn't know scarcity, but only knows abundance and prosperity. That's the reason why, my brother and my sisters, Abdullah, who had this wisdom concerning life and how life's supposed to be, taught Neville Goddard that the key was that he was supposed to interpret the Bible as psychological and not as secular history. Therefore, he taught him how to look inwardly and how to practice visualization and meditation to create his reality consciously. Therefore, he taught him that a desire and feeling is the true prayer. So Neville, when he was having the experience of a burning desire, he did not know that he had to add feeling or emotion to his desire while believing in himself to activate the creative power, which is the true way of prayer. That's the reason why Abdullah taught him how to understand Psalms 4:4, where it says that you must commune with your own heart upon your bed and be still, and to go into the stillness. That's the reason why Neville, in his lectures, always speak about, let us now go into the silence. Let us now go into meditation. Let us now go into visualization. Let us now see things in through our mind's eye. Let us now see things through the eye of God. Let us now see things through the eye of imagination, through the eye of the Creator. So my brother, my sisters, true prayer is desire and meditation. But to understand that true prayer is desire and meditation, you have to understand that God is within. You have to understand that God is life and life is God. That you can't separate God from life or life from God. and that prosperity is your birthright. Abundance is your birthright. And so Abdullah taught Neville the right way to pray. And night after night, he would fall asleep in his mother's home in Barbados while living in New York. And when he walked the streets of New York, he would see himself on Palm Lane Street, Coconut Lane Street, and so on. And though Barbados never had any high-rise building like New York, he would still see himself walking the streets of Barbados where you only have like a one-story and a two-story building. So my brother, my sisters, when you really come to think of it, when you come to realize that everything you see basically is an illusion and it's imaginary, you will realize that those people who believe that there's a God in the sky or a man in the sky, they fail to realize that when they pray to one outside of themselves, they are actually praying to an invisible one. So therefore they have an invisible friend, an imaginary friend. But the only thing that they are looking in the wrong direction. So true prayer, which is desire and meditation, is really leading you to look into the right direction. So what Abdullah did, he pointed Neville how to look into the right direction. That's the reason why the Bible tells you that the way, it is narrow, and it is straight, and it is only few that find it the way towards life. It's about broad is the way that leadeth toward destruction. Broad is the way that leadeth into conformation, where everybody conform and they compete instead of create. But all Nightingale tells you about the strangest secret in the world. And it tells you we become what we think about most of the time. And it tells you that when you understand that this is the secret, then you will understand Matthew 6:33. That's the reason why All Nightingale also tells you that time and time again the Bible tells us of this secret, but few understand it. Then it tells you it is not really a secret, but that it was propagated by all the wise men throughout the ages, and that they disagree on many different things, but it was on this only one thing they agree on. And that one thing that they agree on is that we become what we think about. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, when you channel your energy in the right vibrational frequency, you have to get the true result. Thus the result, my brothers and my sisters, result don't tell lies. So if you are praying the right way, you will get the right results. And if you're praying in the wrong way, you're going to get the results that you don't want. That's the reason why Abdullah taught Neville Goddard to think on the things that he so desire. Think on the things that he want. Don't think on the things that he doesn't want. So when he went to Abdullah and tell Abdullah that he's been waiting so long and he haven't seen anything, Abdullah closed the door on him. Abdullah turned his back on him. You have to turn your back on all negativity, and all doubt, and all fear, and everything that is leading you away from the mark. Because sin is missing the mark. So whenever you miss the mark, you're living in sin. Whenever you don't pray the right way, you're living in sin. So my brother and my sisters, all those religious people going to church on a Saturday and a Sunday and calling on a God outside of themselves and believing a separate entity, they are actually living in sin, because sin is ignorance. Sin is not knowing who you are. Sin is you still living in the state of amnesia. And we all born in a state of amnesia, not knowing who we are. But when you discover who you are, you discover the right way to pray. And you will pray and get results. And you will understand why it is said in Matthew 6:6 that you must go into your closet and that you must speak to your Father who is in secret. And you will understand that your closet is within. And you will understand that the Father is within. And you will understand that throughout the entire Bible, it is teaching you to practice meditation and to see life through the mind, through the mind's eye, or through the eye of imagination, which is through the eye of God. So think like God, act like God, and see things through the eye of God if you want to get results in your life. So my brother and my sister, use this information to expand your consciousness and live the life that you so desire. So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I want to thank you very much, and I want to encourage you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, or to share this message, like, comment, whatever. As long as this message resonated with you, let me know, okay? Because this message I'm bringing to you is to help you if you learn to use what I am bringing to you. So do not just be a hearer, but be a doer also. Now, as usual, this message is the single eye message of self-realization, which Matthew 6:22 tells you, if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. Therefore, I always give you the symbol of the single eye, telling you that when you have the experience, you come to realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N, and that it is the dawning of a new day in your life, and that the sun parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there is no life, and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, I'm encouraging you to use your mind power, which is your solar power, to achieve your every desire. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all. I'm out.